सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री व्यास प्रार्थना। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। शिव प्रार्थना। ओम नमस्काराय नमः शंभवे च मयो भवे च नमः शंकराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवतराय च। श्रीराम प्रार्थना। ओम श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। नाम संकीर्तनम। श्रीराम जय जय राम। 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 जय जय राम। जय जय राम। श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की। संकल्पः। ओम श्रुतिमातुः समस्त ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवतानां परब्रह्मणः अनुग्रहेण शास्त्रोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोध सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं च श्रीमद्ब्रह्माण्डपुराणान्तर्गत अध्यात्मरामायणस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। भगवान् अस्मान् रक्षतु पाहि पाहि। So by God's grace, we are into Adhyatma Ramayana of Brahmaanda Purana Adhyatnam. Om Atha Sri Brahmana Puranantargata Srimad Adhyatma Ramayanam BALA KANDAM Atha Saptama Sargaha Sri Mahadeva Uvacha. Here the story is Parshuramaji, after seeing that his tejas is taken by Rama, the Vishnu tejas, which is given to him for accomplishing these two works of eliminating Kartavirya and subduing all the Dushta Kshatriyas for 21 times. Now he is doing his Manana Chintanam in front of the Lord only as the Brahma Tattva Chintanam. Doing Brahma Chintanam, doing Stuti of Rama. And that Rama, who is Brahma, is his own Atma, Atma of everything. He is into that contemplation. While doing so, he has defined to us who is Jiva yesterday, how long Jiva Bhava continues, how to come out of it. And I was saying yesterday, with fresh mind, if you have the fortune to study any of the text for its complete understanding and sadhana, that is these 15-20 slokas of Sri Parshuramji's teachings in this Adhyatma Ramayana Balakanda 7th Sargam. Oh, beautiful it is. Just to remind you, yesterday we saw what is Jiva, 34th shloka. Avidya kruta dehadi sanghate pratibimbida chichakti jiva loke asmin jiva iti abhidiyate. उपाधि में रिफ्लेक्टेड परमात्मा चैतन्य को जीव कहते हैं. Paramatma is not Jiva independently. Upadhis by themselves are not Jiva. In the Upadhis, Paramatma Chaitanya reflected with those reflection, these Upadhis Tadatmya, that amalgamation is Jiva. This point you have to contemplate deeply for its clear understanding. For us, even to listen to this It is so heavy because of the not having the adrishtam or luck, because of the thickness of the intellect, rajoguna of the mana. Some more months when we do upasana, with that when we cleanse off it, like a person who is painting or making a sketch with the pencil, he has to make a very sharp lines. He sees that the end of that pencil is little blunt. He does it sharp, then makes it the required strokes. So to a painter, the painting brush. If you have to make a thick painting, that type of brush he takes. A finer strokes he will have to make. This brush he keeps there and takes it and does it. So to the thick minds, intellects, even to listen, it is impossible about this definition of jiva. In that case, do some upasanas with the sankalpa that let me get such pure antakarana to be able to catch what is jiva. When the God blesses, then you attempt it. Then we will be succeeding in understanding what is jiva in me. Because only after that we can break the shackles of jiva bhava by separating those two things in whose coming together the non-existing jiva is appearing as if existing in such a manner that is covering the real self. थोड़ा सा प्रार्थना करो. ऑलरेडी कर चुके हैं तो कोशिश करो. And we explained yesterday, once for all, again I am telling, pure Paramatma. He, in him, other than him, there is nothing. He is Parabrahma, he is Sachidananda. Hogar. It is final. Now, वो उस परमात्मा के तरफ से. Now we are talking from our side, we have not experienced Paramatma, not experiencing. Therefore, we are given all these explanation. What is the first step? If Paramatma is known, nothing is there. Therefore, nothing to talk. Therefore, if you have to talk, what should be the first to talk? Obviously, when the Paramatma is not known. Because if it is known, there is no discussion. Therefore, we have to say that not knowing Paramatma. That's called avidya of Atma. Then comes the inexplicable power called Maya. It only projects the upadhis. Among the upadhis, one upadhi is called antakarana. Among the antakarana upadhi, one upadhi called aham vritti. In that aham vritti, the Paramatma Chaitanya gets pratibimba as knowingness. That knowingness is taken by that aham vritti. Then that aham becomes knower. So in him, consciousness became knowingness. Means in me, in my aham vritti, the pure consciousness became knowingness. Now I am the knower. This knower, to know, he needs the upadhi. Therefore, mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara are given. These upadhis are used to know only the vrittis. But I need to know the gross world also. Therefore, indriyas, deha, all are given. And each of the upadhis, again because of Paramatma presence only, are able to do their works. Their ability to do work is used by this aham vritti, and he takes all of them as his. Like that person can do that work. I employed him. I am getting that work done for me. You know? His work is he got it. I didn't train him or it is not mine. So too the sankalpa vikalpa is the mana shakti. That mana doing sankalpa vikalpa because in the mana Paramatma expresses as sankalpa vikalpa shakti. Just like in the aham vritti Paramatma expressed as knower. Is it not? ज्ञाता के रूप में. In the buddhi, knowledge के रूप में. In the mana, संकल्प विकल्प. तो knowledge gaining capacity किसका है? बुद्धि का है. बुद्धि को मैंने एम्प्लॉय किया, इसलिए बुद्धि का काम जो नॉलेज गेनिंग है वो मैं मेरा मानता हूं. सो मेरे बुद्धि ने जाना और वो मेरा जानकारी हो गया. मेरा मन ने संकल्प किया, वो मेरा संकल्प हो गया. See, this is what is the happening inside us. And that one, aham vritti, reflecting the Chaitanya of Atma as knowingness, this knower becomes the owner of the upadhi. Then with these upadhis, whatever the upadhis are able to do, he is using their upadhis for himself. That whole thing is called as jiva. So the owner and knower in me owns the body. Body is moving. He says, I am moving. Owns the Indriyas. Indriyas are perceiving. He says, I am perceiving. Movement in the body, life in the body. Ability in the Indriyas, do the work. Is coming from Paramatma. In the eye, Paramatma expressing as vision. Ears, audition. I own the eye and the ear. Therefore, I say, I am seeing. I say, ears are listening. Like the lady at home. When the Mahatma asks, कितना बढ़िया खाना है, कौन बनाया, मैंने ही बनाई है. Then दबा कर पूछेगा तो मैंने नहीं बनाया, the cook made. So cook made खाना, but she claims कि मैंने बनाया. Because cook is employed by me, of course, you might have trained her also. Now, in this understanding only, you can understand what is sadhana. What is sadhana? उपाधियों से जो कर्म होता है पहले उनको चाहना छोड़ दो. So then उपाधियों से तादात्म्य छोड़ो. Then your knowing ability, instead of trying to know the world through the upadhi, use it to know the self. In the effort of knowing the self, self is not object of knowledge, it is self only. Therefore, that attempt to know fails. Then the knower also dissolves. Then what will happen? Self is revealed. To whom? To itself. That is called moksha. In the knowledge of the world, my knowing ability wins. Therefore, you are able to see, have the knowledge of world. But it is a loss in the winning. Because you are knowing the anatma and getting enchanted and getting bound and all. But in the knowledge of, in the attempt to know the self, you fail. That failing is winning only because you are not knowing the self, but you are becoming one with the self. That is on the seat of meditation. That's why Soi Janata Jai Dev Janai. More important is Janata Tumahi Tumahi Hoi Jai. Only by His grace you will know entire things of the world. That knowledge ability, instead of knowing the world, when you try to use it to know Him, in that attempt to know, you become Him. Janata Tumahi Hoi Jai. The knower of Brahma becomes Brahma. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. Atmavid Atmaiva Bhavati. So we have explained again once more what exactly is the cause of bondage, what is the nature of bondage. So too, what is sadhana? In this only it is explained. Now here, choice is to us. Understanding the entire idea, should we put attempts to break all these shackles of Jiva Bhava, get into Atma Anubhava, or continue in those pursuits which strengthen our Jiva Bhava and continue doing karma and enter from one deha to the other? A choice आपका है. जो मांगो मिले. That's what said here. यावद्देह मन प्राण बुद्ध्यादिषु अभिमानवान तावत् कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व सुख दुःखादि भाग भवेत्. As long as you have the abhimana with upadhi, yesterday I told, I will not repeat it. Aham mama mahyam. Till that time, the kartrutva bhoktrutva jiska nature hai, that jiva will be there. That jiva does all the karma of papa punya, gets the bhoktrutva bhoga of that in the form of dukkha and sukha. So who am I now? Sukhi dukkhi. What are they? Karma phalas. Of what karma? Papa, punya and papa. So I am doing punya papa. How? By identifying all the upadhis. That's how I am a jiva. So these things you have to contemplate in so many angles till you get thorough about it. It is like when you study the postgraduate mathematics, PhDs. It is so twisting subjects, Even the high level of mechanical engineering, even computers. एक नहीं आपको दसों चीज इंडिविजुअली समझना है, इंडिपेंडेंटली सब मिलकर भी समझना है. You understand? Even in medicine, every part of the body you have to study. Mutual relation also you have to study. How each one complements each other. सब मिलकर physiology, that anatomy, it's called anatomy of the body. Anatomy subject. That's why it's called anatomy. Means anatma. Anatma, that English fellow said as anatomy, study of the body. In that anatomy, you have Jantu Shastram, that's zoology, Jantu. See, Jantu Shastram, zoology. Then the botanical botany is called Vriksha Shastram. Both are anatomy. Anatomy पढ़ने वाले भी the relation between every part you must know. All bone, bone marrow, blood, blood vessels, nerves, and all of them. They think. And higher science में they even take in the energy also into account. वहाँ तक आया अभी science. They have not come up to taking mind also into consideration. Slowly now, among the scientists who have attended the lectures of many, many Mahatmas, started including the mind also in the study of medicine. In the increasing of this science, they will come to know there's nothing to do with the body. The whole body is in the mind. Therefore, manage the mind, the body is taken care. They will come to that level of science. Even higher when you go, they will add the spirit or the self. They know there's nothing called as a mind. Every mind is in the self only. They will study the self and manage it at that level. Then the whole problem with mind and body is realized or taken care. They'll come to that. At that time, science, spirituality come together. Why all this came, Swamiji? Is these slokas. In this, so many details are told. Each one independently you have to study and together. Atma, nature of Atma. Ignorance of Atma. Maya, Trigunas of Maya. The Trigunas of Maya creating Stula Sukshma Karana. In that Sukshma Sharira, Antakarana. In the Antakarana, Ahamvrutti. In that Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa Tadatma Ahamvrutti. Then the other four instruments of Manobuddhi Chitta, all the three. Then the Deha, then Prana. Each of them you have to independently study and all put together how I am becoming Jiva, living a life of karma and karma phala, karta bhokta. इसको कहते वेदांत का जीर्ण या समझना और डाइजेस्ट करना. Do you have capacity? Do you have patience? You have, but that is wasted in so many unwanted things. Like the children waste their energy time in TV and all, they have no energy to study. Otherwise, the Lord has given him energy to study, but is squandered. So to do you and me, Bhagwan gave capacity to understand Jiva Bhava and dismantle it to realize the Atmanubhuti. But we are not using it here, we are misusing it somewhere. तो वहां से सारा एनर्जी ले आओ, अटेंशन ले आओ, टाइम भी ले आओ, माइंड का फोकस भी ले आओ, अप्लाई करो, जो किया उसको मिलता है. इन दैट देयर आर नो रिजर्वेशंस. Anybody, like in the morning, any Mahatma who is greater than us, you must respect him, irrespective of whoever he is. He said, no? Ekecha asmagamsa, ekecha asmat shreyagamsa. Ekecha means avisheshena, avisheshitaha. Anybody there. But they know as an acharya better than us and they must be Brahmana. Take care. There, Ekecha means irrespective means belonging to which Brahmana वंश which Veda Shakha कोई भी हो आप उनको करो. That was the example. Here also, anybody conserves his time, energy and applies to him, the understanding happens. Anybody who doesn't apply, for him it will not happen. What is understanding? How the jiva is formed, how jiva bhava is continuing. What are the problems in jiva bhava? The limitations of karma, karma phala. And what are the glory of Atma Anubhuti? How to enter into Atma Anubhuti? For that, how to dismantle jiva bhava. A pakka science है ये, spiritual science. That's why Shastra, Atma Shastra, Adhyatma Shastra, Adhyatma Vidya. This is the liberating Vidya, therefore it's the best Vidya. Therefore this best Vidya among all Vidyas is me. Bhagavan says in Gita, Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. And in the 13th chapter, Etad Jnanam iti proktam. Liberating knowledge generally is knowledge. Ajnanam yad ataha anyatha. Anything other than this, you may call it as knowledge. But if it's not liberating, it is binding to you to continuous jiva, it is on the name of Jnanam, it is Ajnanam. Like all the junk food. On the name of food, it is only poison. Like all nidra. In the name of sukha, it is destructive. You call it a junk food, but food what it should give, it is not giving. But you call it and take it. So to the nidra. You say I am happy in nidra, but you are only cheating yourself because you are not supposed to be sleeping like a stone. You have to awaken to the self. In the same way, all binding knowledge, which is gender, otherwise ignorance, we call it as knowledge. And we are running for that knowledge only. Very careful. Anyway, now this sloka we saw yesterday. Atmanaha samsrutirnasti buddher jnanam na jatviti avivekat dvayam vyunktva samsariti pravartate. So to the pure Atma, there is no samsara of becoming karta bhokta. Then buddhi by itself independently cannot know or function. It is jada. But this Jada, Buddhi, Chaitanya, Atma, when they come together because of aviveka, not doing viveka is the cause of their coming together. When they come together, what precipitates out is jiva. While explaining yesterday, it was becoming heavy because of earlier Bhagavatam also, we stopped there. We explained to little extent of how the heaviness and roundness of the iron, then the color, bright redness, and the heat of the fire came together. See, iron is here, fire is here. Be clear about example. They are separate. Iron is cold to touch, then heavy to hold on, shape in round. In that iron, is there the heat? No. Is there redness? No. Studied iron? समझ गया. Did you study the fire? Yeah. Is it fire round? No round shape to fire. Is the fire heavy? No, fire is not earth or water to have heaviness. Is it not? It is neither round nor heavy. The fire is. Clear? ये fire के लक्षण, you know, and it is hot. It is reddish in color. So hot and reddish in color, fire. Not heavy, not round is fire. What about the iron? Heavy and round, but not reddish or not colorful, not hot. The color of the fire and the heat of the fire. Then the weight of the iron, roundness of the iron. समझ गए? Separate है तो separate है वो. Again I am saying, iron is cold to touch, round to look at, and black in color. So it is cold to touch means what? Not hot. Round means what? Not shapeless. Black means not red. Okay. So there are no three gunas of the iron, but there are two gunas of the iron. What are the no three gunas? The redness, the hotness. But the other three are there. What is that? The roundness, the heaviness, blackness. Okay. Here Ajao, to the fire, the heat is there, color is there. Weight is not there, roundness is not there. Both are separate. Now expose the iron near the fire or fire near iron, and all both of them एक जगह लगाओ कुछ समय के लिए 1 घंटा. Now what you see? Red hot iron ball. That is Jiva. In that red hot iron ball, not every aspect of iron is there, not every aspect of the fire is there. But some aspects of the iron, some aspects of the fire came together and expressed a new item, which is neither exclusively fire nor exclusively the iron ball, but a combination of it called as red hot iron ball. Red hot is belonging to fire. Iron heaviness and ball roundness belong to the iron ball, the hard iron. See the amalgamation? Think about this example, 10 bar. In the same way, Sat Chit aspect of the Atma, Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva of the Vritti or the Buddhi came together. Then what came out? A Jiva who is existing conscious and becoming Karta Bhokta. In the Vritti, existence consciousness is not there. Independent. It is not independent. In the Paramatma, Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva not there. That's what it says in the next sloka. What is that he says? Atmanah samsrutinasti buddher jnanam jatiti avivekad vayam yungtva samsariti pravartate. Just now we explained here. Next, jadasya chitsamayogat chitvam. In the jada ahamvruti, there is no knowingness by itself because it is jada. But chitsamayogat, the consciousness of the Chaitanya Atma is taken as loan by the ahamvruti, then it appears as if it is the knower. So ये चैतन्य आत्मा का पार्ट उस अहमवृत्ति ने ले लिया. सो टू जड़ से चित समायोगा चित्वम भूयात चिते तथा जड़ संघात जड़त्वम. So to the consciousness which doesn't have in it kartrutva bhoktrutva takes the kartrutva bhoktrutva of the jada vritti. Because आत्मा में कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व नहीं है प्योर में. जीव बनने के बाद कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व दिख रहा है, तो फिर उसका वो किसका होगा? फिर आत्मा का नहीं है. तो इन द जीव व्हाट इज देयर अदर देन द आत्मा? अहमवृत्ति ओनली. देवर अहमवृत्ति का ये कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व है. सो द कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व ऑफ द आत्मा अहमवृत्ति चैतन्य अंश ऑफ द आत्मा came together. He is you and me, the conscious doer and enjoyer jiva. And again, to do and enjoy, you need to say manabuddhi chitta, you need karmendriya, jnanendriya, they all follow. See, jadasya chitsamayoga chitvam bhuyat chitehe tatha jadasanga jadatvam hi jala agnyoho melanam yatha. So here the example of fire and water combination. In one example, when the water is exposed with fire in a utensil, the heat of the fire goes to water. Water is by nature not hot, it is cold. But the heat of the fire reaches. In other case, fire is hot. But when you sprinkle water on that, the coolness of the water comes to the fire, fire gets quenched. तो इसका गुण उसने, उसका गुण इसने लिया. That's the meaning of jala agnyoho melanam yatha. In this way. Here also, Chaitanya Atma became Kartrutva Bhoktrutva, then the Jada Jiva became Chaitanya. That amalgamation is called Jiva. Okay, then Yavat, now after this is done, how to understand all this? How to dismantle this Jiva? How to drop the Jadata of the Buddhi and all Antakarana and Upadhi? How to get identified with the Paramatma and get liberated? Which is the goal of all Jivas, knowing or unknowing? Which is the purpose of all Shastra and Satsanga? Step by step from this sloka, the kind, compassionate Vyasa through the mouth of Parashuramaji is explaining to us. How beautiful this topic. These 7-8 slokas are the most useful slokas as regards practice is concerned to experience the self. Even before experiencing, even to understand all this stuff which is said in the earlier slokas. जीव भाव एक्सप्लेन किया, बंधन भी एक्सप्लेन किया, मोक्ष. अब प्रोसेस बता रहे हैं साधना का फ्रॉम वेयर वी आर नाउ. Where we are now, nothing of these are known, no sadhana, totally we are in the world with all the upadhis as a pakka jiva, karta, bhokta, samsari, going through janma, marana, sukha, dukkha. Where all this now? Our journey is explained from this shloka. Where we have to start from and keep on moving without stopping. Beautiful are these 8-9 shlokas. Simple they are to know. Even to practice also not so difficult. But we have to like it, understand it and start doing. ये अपने आप में. देख भगवान का नाम लेना, ये बहुत आसान है. लेना आसान है, लेकिन उसको लेने के लिए इच्छा मुश्किल है. इच्छा प्रपंच के लिए है, इसलिए प्रपंच का ही हम नाम ले रहे हैं. नाम लेना मुश्किल नहीं है, चाहे परमात्मा का हो या जगत का. इच्छा है, जिसको इच्छा है वो कर रहे हो आप. तो जगत का इच्छा ज्यादा है, इसलिए जगत का नाम रूप का ध्यान हो रहा है. इन हुज माइंड भगवान का रूप नाम के प्रति इच्छा होता है, वो लेना शुरू करेगा. इन द सेम वे World is more difficult. Samsara is more difficult. Not only difficult, it is impossible because it is mithya, unreal. Self is real, it is our own self, therefore it is easy. But the self is made difficult, world is made easy because of our ichha. Ichha is vasanas, desires, all that nonsense. Think about it. Now the steps. Shall we study every sloka? Are you ready for next 10-15 minutes? The answer is no. And they are the gems. Such gems are freely spread in our Adhyatma Ramayanam, of which we were denied for such a long time. Running behind Tulsi Ramayana, Valmiki Ramayana and all, entertainment होता था, ज्ञान तो मिलता ही नहीं था. मिल भी था लेकिन पक्का ही नहीं हमको. अब यहाँ देखो कितना स्पष्ट रूप से वेद वेदांत सार हमको दे रहे. Or maybe we studied Tulsi, Valmiki, Ramayana and Upanishad, Bhagavatam. Because of that background study, we are able to digest this. उनको पढ़े बिना किसी को अध्यात्म रामायण पढ़ने का अधिकार नहीं होगा, ये हम अपने अनुभव से कह सकते हैं without doubt. I feel so. Because we studied all of them as a blessing and bonus, Bhagavan is giving us the chance to study Adhyatma. Otherwise, we don't even know, like some of you. Before I start talking on this text, many of you, we don't know, you know that there is a text called Adhyatma Ramayana. Like Brahmaanda chanting, we started already 4th chapter. Many of us might have heard the name, but उसमें क्या है ही नहीं पता. अब देखो how many brahmanas, adhyayas, what a beautiful things we are chanting. We are going to see the meaning also. So to those who have never known Bhagavatam, only नाम, उनको पता ही नहीं उसमें क्या है. So you are studying from last 2.5 years, everything you know. So here also, one by one, let us be very patient to listen. Simple things, but you have to pay attention to understand. Simple to do, but you must like to do. What is that? First, yavat tvatpada bhaktanam sangha saukhyam na vindati tavat samsara dukhaughat na nivartet naraha sada. Now this shloka is to be digested. Listen carefully. What literal meaning? What is indicated in that? Parshuramji's words. He is talking about Ramastuti. Now, so far he has done the Ramastuti as Brahma. Now he is doing Ramastuti as Rama and Guru and all. So, yavat till that time. Tat pada bhaktanam sangha saukyam na vindati. As long as such a abho jiva who is suffering samsara of kartrutva bhoktrutva, as long as he doesn't come in contact with the devotees of your feet. Yavat tab tak tvat pada bhaktanam means of the devotees of you or the jnanis of you. Of those people, Sangha Saukhyam Navindati doesn't come in contact with that gurus or Mahatmas or Bhaktas and start enjoying that Sangha Sukha. Because they are talking about Paramatma, they are talking about what causes bandhana of Papa Ityadi. They give us encouragement to do Punya more. This is called Sangha Saukhyam. Till that happens, tavat samsara dukkhaugat na nivartet naraha sada. It may be eternal time, but the jiva nara can never come out of samsara dukkha. What is samsara dukkha here? Not knowing about God, not knowing about punya, not knowing about dharma, only doing adharma and the papa for the sake of temporary sukha. Instead of getting the sukha, he will get only problem bandhanam. To make this point understand easily, simplest example is Sri Valmiki ji. Till he came in contact with Saptarishis or Narada. And simple direct example, what he was doing, samsara dukkha. What is samsara dukkha he was going through? For the sake of maintaining his family and himself, he was doing only papa of killing animals, looting the people. And he was regretting, guilty inside and all. और अकॉर्डिंग टू हिसाब किताब जो कोई भी दुख मिलना है उसको मिल भी रहा था उनको. That was all not mentioned, but it was. The moment met Narad ji, for him in one go only all problem got sorted out, but for all of us slowly. First thing is what? Samsara dukkha ogha goes reduced. The terrible dukkha of samsara gets reduced because in the company of saints, slowly we stop reducing papa, start doing punya. Then the terrible dukkha gets reduced, little sangha saukya starts coming to us. सत्व गुण सौख्य और पुण्य सुख। पुण्य का फल बाद में होता है, लेकिन इमीडिएटली भी मैंने पुण्य किया करके मन शांत होता है। दैट सुख इज ग्रेटर देन किलिंग समबडी एंड सफरिंग नाउ, एंड उसका पाप बाद में भी भोगना, किलिंग और चीटिंग। Hope you are catching it. Simple point is what? Till the samsari jivas bhatakti atmae comes in contact with the mahatmas, their dukkha will never end. They will be doing one after the other papa. Upaiti dukkotari dukkha dukkopari dukkha jatam nisiddha karta sambalim lucho yatha. This is what is given in Vivek Chudamani. Therefore, first thing by this, what is indicated? Go and approach a Mahatma. Be in his Sangha. Listen the words of wisdom, in which he says the Karana of Dukkha is Papa, Karana of Sukha is Punya. After listening, reduce Papa, add Punya. At least reduce the Dukkha, add little Sukha in the Mana. मन को थोड़ा पहले शांत बना. First step. Meeting Mahatma, changing our lifestyle from Papa to the Punya. Second step, Tat Sangalabdhaya Bhaktya Yada Tvam Samupasate Taya Maya Sanairiati Tanavam Pratipadyate. Second step, after teaching us for Punya for some time, he starts teaching us Bhakti. पाप छुड़वाया तो दुख चला गया, पुण्य करवाया सुख मिल रहा है. अब सुख मिल रहा है तो प्रेम बढ़ गया उस महात्मा से. वो प्रेम को देखकर वो ये टेम्पररी सुख देने वाले पुण्य से बढ़कर जो परमानेंट सुख देने वाला भक्ति इंट्रोड्यूस करते हैं. दैट्स द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. दैट इज व्हाई सत्संग लब्धया भक्त्या. In that satsanga, when the Guru teaches bhakti, you start becoming bhakta and start doing bhakti. Yada tvam samupasate. When Bhagavan's upasana, we ourselves start doing out of bhakti taught to by the Guru. Like we say, Bhagavan, hey Guru, I am suffering so much. Why? He says, you are doing so much papa. I want sukha. What to do, sir? Do the punya. So papa nivrutti, punya kruti goes on doing for some time. Is there anything better than this, sir? Because when I'm doing punya, I'm getting sukha. When I'm stopping punya, sukha is going away. Can there be a permanent sukha gaining thing? Yes, it is there. What is that? Bhagavad Anugrah. How? Through bhakti. Therefore, he teaches bhakti. When we are doing bhakti, Bhagavan is paravasha, happy. What Bhagavan does when we are doing bhakti, not for kamana? Here the bhakti means nishkama bhakti. The sakama bhakti is already included in the punya. पुण्य से सुख मतलब सकाम भक्ति आ जाता है उसमें. हियर निष्काम भक्ति when we are doing सत्संग तत्संग लब्धया भक्त्या with the Mahatma Sangha, when he teaches us bhakti, when we gain that bhakti, with that when we do upasana, you, O Rama, you means Bhagavan. Here Parashuram ji addressing direct Rama, तो आपका उपासना करते हैं. तत्संग लब्धया भक्त्या यदा त्वाम समुपासते. Having gained the bhakti as taught by the Guru, when he starts using that bhakti in doing your upasana, tada maya sanairiati. It is power of you, grace of you, the slowly from this person, the maya goes away. What was maya? World is real. I as a jiva is real. Upadhis are real. I get sukha from the world. There is nothing other than this prapancham, other than this jiva deha bhava. ये सारा माया धीरे धीरे हटता हुआ रोशनी दिखने लगता है about something beyond. That is the meaning of tada maya shanaihi yati tanavam. शनैः याति तानवम प्रतिपद्यते. धीरे धीरे माया का पर्दा जो बहुत थिक था वो लूज ढीला हल्का होने लगता है. When the one who was thinking there was never God, only for Jagat, only myself, working by hook or crook, beg, borrow or deal, still become Sukhi, all the Maya goes away. Then we start feeling presence of God everywhere, His power, all that. That's called as little by little Maya becoming thin. No. Then water, tataha. Thereafter, when the Maya is going away, Jignasa comes in this fellow. From the same Guru he asks, Guru, first you removed the Papa, second you added Punya, third you made me Bhakta. Because of that the Maya was going away. When the Maya is going away, I am getting interested to know about something which is beyond. What is that something? Can you tell me? This is called as Jignasa. And something, what is that something? It is Tattva. So what is that something? Whether the disciple knows or not, Guru knows it, and Guru knows that it is Tattva. Therefore, the what disciple is asking is Tattva Jignasa. Guru fulfills the Tattva Jignasa by giving Tattva Jnanam. Therefore, Tataha Tat Jnana Sampanna Sadguru Tena Labhyate. Either in the same Mahatma, you will find a Guru who will teach you Tattva Jnanam. Else, that Guru who gave the Upasana is gone. You are doing Upasana in that Bhakti as it was growing. Your Maya going away, Jignasa is growing. That Jignasa Purti has to be done by Bhagwan. Therefore, he will send somebody as a Guru. सो पाप निकालने वाला एक गुरु, पुण्य कराने वाला एक गुरु, भक्ति सिखाने वाला एक गुरु, माया हटाने वाला एक गुरु, जिज्ञासा उत्पन्न करने वाला एक गुरु, जिज्ञासा को पूर्त करने वाला एक गुरु. It can be one guru only, all in one. It can be 2 or 3 or 5. One guru tattva only appears in different forms depending on where we are at our evolutionary stage. According to the combination of guru शिष्य, कौन से शिष्य को कौन गुरु किसका, सब ऊपर चलता रहता है वो. You and I are brought together by the Ishvara Leela. For this guru or speaker or teacher, these are the fit audience. And for you, I am. Therefore, we cannot complain with each other. मेरी मजबूरी है कि आप ही मिलेंगे मुझे, और आपकी भी मजबूरी है कि आपको मैं भी मिलता हूँ. प्रार्थना करो तो अच्छे वाले मिलेंगे. मैं ऐसा नहीं कि तो अच्छे वालों को मिलाओ, मैं कहता तो इन्हीं को और अच्छा बनाओ. अच्छे एम्प्लॉय नहीं मिलते, जो मिला उसको अच्छा बनाना चाहिए. पुत्र अच्छे नहीं होते, जो है उसको अच्छा बनाते जाओ. इंटरेस्टिंग है कि नहीं बात. सो फर्स्ट पाप छोड़ पाया, पुण्य कराया, भक्ति कराया, भक्ति के कारण माया निकल रही है, माया निकल रहा है, तो समथिंग बियॉन्ड इज जस्ट स्लोली एक्सेप्टेड. व्हाट इज दैट समथिंग? ट्राइंग टू नो, वांटिंग टू नो, दैट्स कॉल्ड तत्व जिज्ञासा. At that time, when the Tattva Jignasa is becoming stronger, Guru comes in our life. In all of us, Tattva Jignasa is there. We may not even aware of it. Is it not? But inside there is Jiva. In his evolution, he has come to Tattva Jignasa level. That is why I told you other day in morning class also, in spite of we are a outwardly busy person, carried away by the worldliness, misguided by right from childhood by the parents, everybody. In spite of that, inside there is other fellow called as Jiva who came into this body for evolution. To that Jiva, the Tattva Jignasa is there. Because of that, the Sadguru teaching Tattva has come in our life. That's why the tug of war between two personalities in us. One, the Jiva wanting to do Tattva Jignasa, other person, the worldly person wanting to indulge in the world. That's why that day we spoke, come to the Jiva level, look from Jiva's standpoint and live for the Jiva for his evolution. When, that's what I said, साधना करो तो बाहर का व्यक्ति दुखी होता होगा, लेकिन Jiva is becoming happy. Indulge in the world. Outer fellow may be happy, but there is a regret, guilt inside. Who is feeling that? The Jiva who entered this body for evolution. ये एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए प्रक्रिया बता रहे. ऐसे बंदे दो नहीं है, ही एक ही है. See the step by step. We get a guru, we get guidance from him. He tells us to reduce papa, add punya, add bhakti, go out of this maya, get rid of it, then create the jignasa. Tataha tat jnana sampannaha sadguru tena labhyate. To such person, when he got jignasa, he gets a guru who has got atma jnana, brahma jnana. Then what happens? Vakya jnanam guroho labdva. From that guru, the Tattvamasi Mahavakya Jnanam, he listens. Not first day. Few years by teaching him the Prakarana Granthas, so many of the Sadhana Chaturshya Sampada and all, as he is observing, the audience, listener or Shishya is maturing in his understanding and behavior. At one point when disciple Guru knows, is fit, he gives Tattva Jnanam or Mahavakya Upadesha. It's called as Vakya Jnanam Gurohor Labdva. In the lot of the things you have to listen. Guru gives Tattvamasi, we ask what is Tat, what is Tvam, what is Asi. Then it is Tat ka, ye jo वाच्यार्थ ये है, लक्ष्यार्थ ये है, त्वम का वाच्यार्थ ये है, लक्ष्यार्थ ये है. तो वाच्यार्थ के दृष्टि से नहीं देखो, लक्ष्यार्थ दृष्टि से देखो। लक्ष्यार्थ दृष्टि से देखना है तो तत् और तम में वॉट एवर द कंडीशंस आर देयर, रिमूव इट। द अनकंडीशनल तत् इज सच्चिदानंद, अनकंडीशनल तम इज unconditional tat is satyam jnanam anantam, unconditional tvam is satchidananda. The satyam jnanandam satchidananda are not two, it is one. Therefore that and this is one, you are that. Guru will give this again and again, he gives again and again, we listen, kyunki it is like removing the mass from the water. You feel like removed, again it comes. एक तरफ आप निकाल ही रहे हो, दूसरी तरफ से फिर से आता है हो. In the same way, in the mind, through Mahavakyopadesha, I am not Jiva, I am Brahma, I am trying to identify. Again we go vasanas or bala of the habits. Again we come back to the Jiva Bhava. इसलिए बार बार तत्व से महावाक्य का उपदेश सुनते सुनते at the level next stage we ourselves are doing तत्व मही महावाक्य शोधना in our own heart. I take tvam, that is me, my own panchakoshas, and I am other than that. So I am other than panchakosha. Who am I? Satchidananda. So to there the Rupanamaatmaka Jagata is Paramatma. Paramatma se Rupanam nikal do, Shuddha Satchidananda Brahma. Then both are one. This Mahavakya Shodhana. Not as abruptly and shortly as Parashuramji said here. It takes lot of years and lives also. But this is what it happens. It's just like the contractor telling the landowner after studying the map made by the architect or engineer. In 1 hour he explains 20 manzila building. सर पहले ऐसे प्रिंट एरिया लेंगे हम, देन 20 मंजिल के लिए गवर्नमेंट से अप्रूवल ले लेंगे, देन दिस पार्किंग के लिए छोड़ेंगे, ये वाला आने जाने के लिए होएगा, देन दीज आर द पिलर्स एंड द डेप्थ ऑफ द पिलर इज मेड, दिस व्हाट ही विल एक्सप्लेन. Then first 1 month it will take for this floor. Then after the 3 floors are made, we retest it. Everything is going good. In 1-2 years, we'll give you 20 मंजिल. आधा घंटा में एक्सप्लेन किया, लेकिन बनाने के लिए तो 4 साल लगेगा ना, जितना लगेगा उतना. सडनली बीच में कोई कोरोना आ गया, कोई रियल एस्टेट डाउन हो गया, लोन नहीं मिला, पैसे खत्म हो गए, ये कॉन्ट्रैक्टर और लेबरर नहीं मिले, फॉर 100 रीजंस द कंस्ट्रक्शन मे स्टार्ट. सम ऑफ द प्लेस तो फिर कंटिन्यू होता ही नहीं, उसको बॉम्ब लगा के तोड़ ही देते हैं. सम ऑफ द प्लेस अगेन इट स्टार्ट्स, सम प्लेसेस विदाउट स्टॉप इट गोज ऑन. All the possibilities are there in construction of building, but it takes its due time. In the same way, here the Parashuramji is telling the road map like the construction plan, explaining. But to construct it takes time, so to in evolution takes time, we have to give. But process is this. Follow this process, it goes on happening. Building construction process ये है, follow करते जाओ उतना time में हो जाएगा. Spiritual evolution process is this. Keep on doing, one day it will happen. And every one of them takes many lives. First of all, feeling so dukhi because of papa karma, taking the shelter of someone, guru, asking him कि मैं क्यों दुखी हो रहा हूँ, for itself takes lot of time. Instead of going to a guru for correct consultation, we consult only the people who equally stupid and bad like us. They change this bad and tell us another bad. एक पाप से छुड़ा के और दूसरे पाप में ले जाते हो, because they are also मूर्ख like us. After testing 20-30 people, then we understand these fellows में फंसा रहे, let me go to बाबा जी. Then बाबा जी tells, बेटा सब दुखों का अनुभव है, उसको छोड़ो तो ही छूटेगा. That's how the first step, which will take 2-3 lives. Then punya karma inspiration, 2-3 lives. Then nishkama punya, some more time. Involving bhakti, some more time. Through the bhakti, all desires are transcended. Then slowly the jignasa about Paramatma coming sometime. Maintain that jignasa for some life. Bhagavan comes in the form of Guru or Sensei Guru. Staying with the Guru again, like you and I are, itself needs some lives for tuning to Guru. Seeing all the tuning, Guru gives Tattvamas. तत्व से समझने को कुछ समय लगेगा, फिर उसका विचारण करना, ध्यान करना, all that takes time. We should not hide. At the same time, we should not be afraid. So too, we should not be lazy without starting. So listen, समझो, मुश्किल आ जाए, accept करो, सीधा करते जाओ थोड़ा थोड़ा, it will come one day. That's what he says. वाक्य ज्ञानम गुरोर लब्ध्वा. From the Guru having got the Jnanam of Tattvamas Mahavakya, Tat Prasadat, again Tat Prasadat, by your grace, the Tattvamas Mahajnanam or Vicharana gives him the Anubhuti of Aham Brahmasmi. The moment aham brahmasmi came, vimuchyate. Aham jivasmi, dehosmi, samsari asmi, karta asmi, bhokta asmi. From all this bandhanam, moksha. These are the 7-8 steps. So beautiful. That's why I said, easy to understand. That's how Vyasji put it so simple. Because by the time he wrote Brahmaanda and Adhyatma Ramayana, he himself became an expert because he wrote earlier so many Puranas, he wrote Brahma Sutra and all. और इतना अनुभव उनको आ गया, जिसको ज़्यादा अनुभव आता है, वो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज़ को भी सिंपली बता देता है. Is it not? The one who got experience, expertise, complicated thing, he makes it simple. Simple thing making complicated means he's an amateur. He's not a professional or expert. Vyas is expert by now. They were entire Upanishara, entire Vedanta Sara, entire Jiva evolution to Mukti Saram. 5 श्लोकों में लगा दिया उन्होंने. That is the beauty of this Adhyatma. You understood now? First, understand you are dukhi. No, you know that you should not, you don't have solution. Go to the Guru. He teaches you, give up papa, do the punya, enter into bhakti, purify the antakarana, create the jignasa. All that when you are in the Guru's company throughout life, he will go on making you grow little by little. गुरु को छोड़ दिया तो फिर हम लघु को पकड़ते हैं. वो लोग जो भी हमने सीखा उसको निकाल कर अगेन दे पुल अस बैक इनटू संसार. जीवन में कुछ भी छोड़ो तो गुरु को नहीं छोड़ना. गुरु सीज दैट कि कुछ भी छोड़ो भगवान को नहीं छोड़ना. भगवान सीज दैट ही विल ओन अस, ही विल गिव हिज दर्शन टू अस. These are all the things strongly they have to enter into our heart if you want to help ourselves. प्राण जाए पर गुरु न छोड़े. Then Guru says, प्राण जाए लेकिन मैं तुमको तत्वज महावाक्य उपदेश किए बिना नहीं छोड़ूंगा. भगवान says, when you are listening to तत्वज महावाक्य, तुम्हें मुक्ति दिए बिना मैं भी नहीं रह सकता. First is in our hands. Never leave Guru. The remaining two they take care. तत्वज महावाक्य उपदेश Guru gives, Amramasmi Anuva Bhagavan gives. That's why Tat Prasadat Vimuchyate. How? Vakya Jnanam Guror Labdva. ज्ञान गुरु ने दिया, कॉन्टेम्पलेट हमने किया, अनुग्रह भगवान ने किया, अनुभव हमको आ गया. Then what happens? Therefore, again, having said the entire thing, he is summarizing. Tasma, therefore, Tvad Bhakti Hinanam. For those people who don't have bhakti to you, Tvad Bhakti Hinanam Kalpakoti Shatairapi. Even karodo कल्प कोटि शत करोड़ों ब्रह्म कल्प में भी एज ए जीवा यू मे बी बॉर्न एंड डाइंग ना मुक्ति शंका विज्ञान शंका. देयर इज नो क्वेश्चन. शंका मीन्स नॉट डाउट हियर, क्वेश्चन. देयर इज नो क्वेश्चन ऑफ मुक्ति, नो क्वेश्चन ऑफ मुक्ति गिविंग विज्ञानम. Neither there is a sukha in the mana because he is doing only papa. When he becomes bhakta to you, you come in the form of Guru and guide him all that. So next sloka he says, Ataha, therefore I am asking this. Tat pada yugale bhaktir me janma janmani syat tat bhakti matam sangaha avidya yabhyam vinashyati. Yabhyam avidya vinashyati. Therefore what I am asking you, Ataha tat pada yugale bhakti me. To your feet I must have bhakti. Janma janmani, any number of janmas. Wherever I am born, I must have the devotion at your feet. Equally, Syat Tat Bhakti Matam Sangaha. So to the Sangha devotion to the devotees of your feet, to Mahatmas and Yogis. So, आपके प्रति भक्ति, आपको जानने वाले भक्त ज्ञानों का संग, ये दोनों मिले. Because with these two only the avidya goes away. You understand? Bhagavan only comes as a Guru. We don't know that. But when we surrender to the Guru, Guru introduces Bhagavan to us. And without Bhagavad Kripa, Mukti will not come. So who gives us Mukti? Bhagavan only. But who takes us to the Bhagavan? Guru only. And who sends us to Guru? Either we ourselves search the Guru, or some prayers are done to God, or some punya karmas are done. Out of these three, the availability of the Guru comes. In short, what we should ask in life, two things. One, Sangha with Mahatmas. Second, Bhakti va Paramatma. Why? Sangha with Paramatma gives us theoretical, Sangha with Mahatmas and Jnanis gives us theoretical Mahavakya Jnanam. And Bhakti of Bhagavan reveals that Brahma Tattva to us, giving mukti. Tasmat tad bhakti hinanam kalpakotishatairapi na mukti shanka, vijnana shanka, naiva sukham. Neither they will be happy at the mind level, nor they have spiritual knowledge about the Tattvamasi, nor they get mukti by knowing their Brahma Swarupa. Therefore, ataha tat pada yugale bhaktir me janma janmani. I never live, should never live the devotion at your feet. So too, syat tat bhakti bhaktam sangaha. So too, I must have the sangha at the feet of the devotees of you. भक्त ज्ञानी के संग हमेशा मिले, because याभ्याम अविद्या विनश्यति. Because of these two only, total avidya goes away. Theoretical avidya goes away, Guru Upadesha. Practical avidya going away, Atma Anubhava comes because of Bhagavad Anugraha. That's why Yasya Deve Parabhakti Yatha Deve Tatha Guru. Parabhakti Bhagavan ke prati, Parabhakti Guru ke prati. When you have Parabhakti to Bhagavan, he sends or comes as Guru. When you have Parabhakti to the Guru, he will give Tattvamasi Upadesha and tells us, you do this from your side, but the result giver is Bhagavan. Therefore, continue Parabhakti to him. My job is over. Then with the Upadesha of Guru, when we do Tattvamasi Chintanam, again with the Upadesha only of the Guru, when we do Parabhakti for the Bhagavan, now Bhagavan sees that this Tattvamasi Mahavakya becomes Anubhuti. The Anubhuti is Aham Brahmasmi. That is why it is. So Parashuramji is asking two things. Teaching us also lesson. What we have to ask? Devotion at the feet of Lord, Sangha with Sadhu Santa, who teaches Tattvamasi Mahavakya. Not anybody. There are so many Mahatmas. Only those who teach Tattvamasi, we have to go to them and listen. Other Mahatmas, they subtly teach. If you can understand it. In their presence also, if you are tuned in devotion, they may give some vibrations. ऐसा भी नाता हो सकता है. These are all secondary alternatives. The primary is, when you know this Mahatma can teach the Tattvamasi, go to him and learn from him. That's why Shrotriya Brahmanishta Guru. Brahmanishta is in the experience. Shrotriya, he knows Tattvamasi Mahavakya, how to teach. Therefore, such people whose avidya is gone and they got mukta, loke tad bhakti nirataha tad dharmam mrutavarshinaha punanti lokam akhilam kim punah swakulodbhavan. Such people who are dukhi samsari, in the process of sadhana, they came to the experiences of you, self as well as your bhakta. Such people, loke tad bhakti nirataha tad dharma amrutavarshinaha. Those are eternally established in their devotion to you, and those who speak about the Amruta Varsha Mahavakyopadesha, they are Punanti Lokam Akhilam. They will purify the entire Loka. Kim Punah Swakulodbhavan. Why will not they liberate their own disciples? Here he is talking about those Mahatmas in whose company when we are there, they purify us. They purify everyone. Because they have Niratha Bhakti to Bhagavan, they also have Atma Anubhava and they know how to speak all that. Tad Bhakta Nirataha, Bhakti Nirataha, Tad Dharma Amruta Varshinaha. Tad Dharma means Vedas. That itself is Amruta. The Varsha is speech. Tad Dharma Amruta Varshinaha. Those who teach Bhakti Jnana. Because they themselves have Bhakti Jnana. Such Bhakti Jnana knowing, Bhakti Jnana teaching your Bhaktas and Jnanis, Punanti Lokam Akhilam. Wherever they are, they purify the entire world. Kim Puna Swakulod Bhavan. Will they not purify the people who are tuned to them as Shishya and in that Gurukula? That's what Swakula means, Gurukula. Beautiful. Therefore, having said so, Parashuramji concludes, Namostu Jagatam Natha. Hey Jagannatha, you are saluted. My salutations to you. Namaste Bhakti Bhavana. You are pleased with Bhakti. I salute to you with Bhakti. Namak Karunikananta. Salutations to you. You are infinite in your nature. You are infinite in your Karuna. Ramachandra Namostute. Says Ramachandra, Te Namahastu. My salutations to you. Therefore, Devayadyat Krutam Punyam Maya Loka Jigishaya Tat Sarvam Tava Banaya Uyad Rama Namostute. For gaining different lokas, how much your punya I have done. Oh Rama, with your bana, you shoot it and remove. Because I want to transcend punyam, only I have to be at your feet bhakti or establishing the Atmanubhuti. Because Rama asked, no, when Parashurama showed that Vaishnava Dhanu, you tie it, then I'll give you Yuddha with all arrogance. Rama snatched, tied the rope, put the arrow from the quiver and shoot and said, Batao ka marna, because Mama Bana Mamogham. Parashurama answering, take away all my punya with your Bana. I don't want to go to any lokas. From here only I want to directly realize Aham Brahmas. See the glorious story. Now, how nice are these details, the sequence, the explanation, the inspiration? How simple also. Is it not touching to the heart? Think. With a cool mind, fresh mind, devoted mind, inspired mind, willing mind. When you listen, इसमें कितना आनंदम मजा. सिद्धांत. प्रैक्टिस करते जाओ एंड अकॉर्डिंगली ग्रो होते जाओ और ऑब्जर्व करो उस ग्रोथ को. Please, once in a while, it's a time for you. Observe your mind and see the change in you. See that, observe that growth. That inspires you to continue on the path and do sadhana. See yourself, the sea change that has happened in last 2.5 years. In our perspective of life, in our purpose of life, in our responses, reactions. So too, accordingly, consequently, the peace in the mind, the confidence in the mind, self. Is it not? ये सब शास्त्र अध्ययन का देन. अब सुनने से इतना हो रहा है, कुछ समझो तो और भी समझो तो उसमें निष्ठा पाया तो उसको प्रैक्टिस किया तो अनुभव आया तो you are the master. They are the next steps to be achieved. After having all heard, Sri Rama becomes mm, mm, mm. Bhagavan is happy, he says, whatever you said, that is fulfilled. Then Bhagavan himself blesses, whoever reads this stuti of me, done by Parshuramji, he will be blessed with so many things. In this way, the Falashruti is spoken. Thus, this Balakanda 7th Sarga ends. That little portion, if I start, it will take time. Tomorrow we'll do it. तो कल ही खत्म हो जाएगा. Then we start our Ayodhya Kandam. There also, the Naraji coming to Ramachandra and telling, Baba, late हो रहा है, finish करो उस रावण को, लीला तो कुछ करो. Then Narada goes, Rama calls Sita, chalo, let us start playing. And that is how this Yoga Maya invoked, all that is done. Kaikeyi ke mukh se sab karana, all this comes in Ayodhya Kandam. And that also has got maybe 9 sargas, if I am not wrong. Yeah, 9 sarga. Okay. In Valmiki Ramayana, to Ayodhya Kanda was running to how many? 170 above sargas. It's been 9 only. Comes Aranya Kanda that way. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Sri Ramachandra Bhagavan Ki Jai Sadgurnath Maharaj Ki Jai Prarthana Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantare Amritakalshasthaya Sarvame Vinashnaya Trilokyanataya Sri Mahavishnave Namaha Om Bhagyabdi Chandrika Bhakta Chitta Keke Ghanagana Roga Bharata Dambholer Mrutidara Kutarikaya Namo Namaha Om Nasairova Hare Savira Javatan Nirantanamavira Om Sri Hanumatvira Yanamaha Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namaha Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namaha Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namaha Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namo Om Sri Hanumate Namaha Om Shiva Mantra Om Namah Shivaya 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 Nrsimha Om Vajranakhaaya Vidmahe Tekshnadaggashtaya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya Cha Om Vajranakhaaya Vidmahe Tekshnadaggashtaya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya Cha Om Vajranakhaaya Vidmahe Tekshnadaggashtaya Dhimahi Tanno Narasimha Prachodayat Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Lakshmi Narasimhaya Prahladaya Cha. Today, stotras are See, all Ashtotra Shatanamavali are in the Stotra Rupa also. Shiva, Krishna, Rama and all. Today, Shivashtottara Shatanama Stotram. So, Shivaya Namaha, Maheshwaraya, Shambhavena Pinakane Namaha, Sheshashekhara Namaha, Vamadevaya Virupakshaya Kavartini Nilohita Namaha, Shankaraya Shulaparnaya Katwangini Gauchini Namaha, Vishnulavaya Vishtanu, Ambikanada, Srikantaya Bhaktasala, Bhavan, Sarvati Lokeshanu. These are all Ashtottaram. That is in the Stotra form. Then Subramanya Ashtakam, in the sequence it is there. Sri Mallikarjuna Mangalaashasanam. These three we will do today. Tomorrow only one Stotra because it's very big. It is Shiva Mahimna Stotram. Om Sri Parabrahma Paramatmanaha Sri Shruti Matoho Samasta Devata Rupanam Guru Tattvasya Guru Rupanam Anugrahena Parabrahmanva Praptyartam Bhagavad Darshana Praptyartam Sanatana Dharma Samaidika Samskriti Vishwavyaptyartam Shemastairi Dhairya Viri Vijay Abhi Ayurogri Praptyartam Vishwashantyartam Vishwasabhratruttam Dharcha Samanatana Dharmasya Samasta Shatru Nirmularthancha Shiva Anugrah Praptyartam Cha Asyam Shubhadidau Shri Shivashthotara Shatanama Stotrasya Subramanyashtakasya Shri Mallikarjuna Mangalaashasana Stotrasya Parayanam Vayam Sarve Karishyamahe Adau Shri Shivashthotara Shatanama Stotram Om Ada Shri Shivashthotara Shatanama Stotram Om 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 Shivo Maheshwara Shambho Pinaki Shashishekaraha Vamadevo Virupakshaha Kapardi Nilalohitaha Shankara Shulapanischya Khatvangi Vishnuvallabha Shipi Vishtombikanataha Shrikantho Bhaktavatsalaha Bhavasharvahastrilokeshaha Shitikanta Shiva Priyaha Ugraha Kapali Kamari Kamarihi Andhakasura Sudanaha Gangadharo Lalatakshaha Kala Kala Krupanidhi Bhimaha Parashuhastascha Mrugapanirjatadaraha Kailasavasi Kavachi Katorastri Puramtakaha Vrishanko Vrishabharudaha Bhasmodhulita Vigraha Samapriyaha Swaramayaha Trayimurtiranishwaraha Sarvajnaha Paramatma Cha Soma Suryagnilocanaha Haviryajnamaya Somaha Panchavaktras Sada Shivaha Vishveshwaro Veerabhadraha Gananataha Prajapadehe Hiranyareta Durdharshaha Girisho Girisho Nagaha Bhujanga Bhushono Bhargaha Giridhanva Giripriyaha Kruttivasaha Puraratihi Bhagavan Pramathadipaha Mrutyunjaya Sukshmatanuhu Jagadvyapi Jagadguruhu Vyomakesho Mahasena Janakascharu Vikramaha Rudro Bhutapatistanuhu Ahirbudhnyo Digambaraha Ashtamurtiranekatma Satvika Shuddha Vigraha Shashwataha Kanda Parashu Ajah Pasha Vimochakaha Rudaha Pashupatirdevaha Mahadevo Vyayo Harihi Pushadanta Vidavyagraha Dakshadhvara Haro Haraha Evam Shri Sambudevasya Nam Namashtottaram Shatam Iti Shri Shivashtottara Shatanama Stotram Sampurnam. Same way, Krishna also. Sri Krishna Kamalanato Vasudevo Jagannatha, like that there is Stotra. Like Lakshmi. Prakrutim Vikrutim Vidyam Sarvabhutita Pradam Shraddham Vibhutim Surabhim Namami Paramatmikam Vacham Padmalayam Padmam Shuchim Swaham Sudham Sudham. Like no? This is what the sloka. Lakshmi Ashtotra Shatanama Stotram. Prakrutim Vikrutim Vidyam. Om Prakrutye Namaha, Om Vikrutye Namaha, Om Vidyaye Namaha, Om Sarvabhutita Pridaye Namaha. That Om and Chaturthi Vibhakti are kept side and the names are taken and a stotra is written. So to Rama, Ramo Rajiva Lochanaha, like that the stotra goes. Hanumanji also. Every Ashtotra Shatanamali has a stotram. Even Lalita. We chanted Shivanam. Just for information. Now Subramanya Ashtakam, Bhagavan's Kandaha, Brahmanishta Jnani, and one of the 6 verbs of worship of Bhagavan. Bhagavan Shankaracharya, he established the upasana of 6 main devatas. Shanmata Sthapanacharya Namaha is God. Mata means gods. So for Vishnu Puja, Vaishnavas. Shiva, Shaiva. Ganapati, Ganapatya. Then Shakti, Matarani, Shaktaha. Surya, Shauryayana. 6th one is this one. Kumara, Kaumaraha, they are called. Kumara Swami, Subramanya Swami, Parashurama, sorry, this Subramanya, These are the names: Subramanya, Kumaraswamy, Skandaha. They are all the synonyms of same God. He is one of the six. Tamil Nadu, they have lot of Subramanya Bhaktas. There are six main Subramanya temples. Arpadi, I have seen it. Beautiful. Six temples. Names thoda twisting hai. Right now, straight away, I don't remember. Right from the entry into Chennai up to Madurai, they are all there. Even one near Rameshwaram. Beautiful temple, so powerful, so divine. And there is Kanda Purana itself is there. Biggest of the Upa Purana is Kanda Purana. Second biggest or biggest. If I am not wrong, 81,000 shlokas are there in that. In that only so many Skanda Purana, Reva Khande, that Khanda, this Khanda, all the Upa Purana stories, they come from Skanda Purana. So Skanda, Subramanya. Subramanya Ashtakam, Kartikeya, Kumaraswamy, all of them. Om Ada Shri Subramanyashtakam. Om He Swaminatha Karuna Karadina Bandho Shri Parvati Sumukha Pankaja Padma Bandho Shri Shadi Deva Gana Pujita Pada Padma Valli Sanata Mama Dehi Karavalambam Devadhideva Sutadeva Ganadhinatha Devendra Vandya Mrudu Pankaja Manjupada देवर्षि नारद मुनीन्द्र सुगीत कीर्ते वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलंबम नित्यान्नदान निरताखिल रोगहारिन् तस्मात् प्रदान परिपूरित भक्त काम श्रुत्यागम प्रणववाच्य निज स्वरूप वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलंबम क्रौञ्चामरेन्द्र मदखण्डन शक्तिशूल पाशादिशस्त्र परिमण्डित दिव्यपाणे श्रीकुण्डलीश धृततुण्ड शिखीन्द्रवाह वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलम्बम् देवाधिदेवरथमण्डल मध्यवेद्या देवेन्द्रपीठनगरं दृढचापहस्तं शूरं निहत्य सुरकोटिभिरीड्यमान वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलम्बम् हारादिरत्नमणियुक्त किरीटहार केयूर कुंडल लसत् कवचाभिराम हे वीर तारक जयामर बृंदवन्द्य वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलंबम पंचाक्षरादिमनु मंत्रित गांगतोयैः पंचामृतैः प्रमुदितेन्द्र मुखैर्मुनीन्द्रैः पट्टाभिषिक्त हरियुक्त वरासनाथ वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलंबम श्रीकार्तिकेय करुणामृतपूर्ण दृष्ट्या कामादिद्रोग कलुषीकृत दुष्ट चित्तं सिक्त्वा तु मामवकलाधर कान्तकान्त्य वल्ली सनात मम देहि करावलंबम सुब्रह्मण्याष्टकं पुण्यं ये पठन्ति द्विजोत्तमाः ते सर्वे मुक्तिमायान्ति सुब्रह्मण्य प्रसादतः सुब्रह्मण्याष्टकमिदं प्रातरुत्थाय पठेत् कोटिजन्म कृतं पापं तत्क्षणादेव नश्यति इति सुब्रह्मण्याष्टकं सम्पूर्णम्. Now Mallikarjuna Swami, the second of Jyotirlinga, Mangalashasanam. Toward the end it is done. Om Ada Shri Mallikarjuna Mangalashasanam. Om Umakantaya Kantaya Kamitartha Pradayine Shri Girishaya Devaya Mallinathaaya Mangalam Sarvamangala Rupaya Shri Nagendra Nivasine Gangadharaya Nathaya Shri Girishaya Mangalam Satyananda Swarupaya Nityananda Vidhayine Stutyaya Shrutigamyaya Shri Girishaya Mangalam Mukti Pradaya Mukhyaya Bhaktanugrahakarine Sundareshaya Saumyaya Shri Girishaya Mangalam Shri Shaile Shikareshwaram Gadapatim Shri Hatakesham Punaha Sarangeshwara Bindu Tirthamamalam Ghantarka Siddheshwaram Gangam Shri Brahmarambikam Girisutam Arama Vireshwaram Shankam Chakravaraha Tirthamanisham Shri Shailanatham Bhaje Haste Kurangam Girimadhyarangam Shungaritangam Girijanusangam Murdhendugangam Madanangavangam Shri Shailalingam Shirasanamami Shri Shailalingam Shirasanamami Shri Shailalingam Shirasanamami Ide Shri Mallikarjuna Mangalashasanam Sampurnam Shiva Mahimna Stotram tomorrow. Beautiful. Om Bhur Bhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Om Pranaya Apanaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpanam Brahmavir Brahmagno Brahmanautam Brahmaivatena Annam Chaturvidam Swadurase Shakti Samanvitam Bhakshabhosamaikta Naivedyam Pratrivitam Madhya Madhyamardhamanya Uttara Poshnamstapada Prakshanachamana Tambula Nirajanan Darshayami Om Nilamega Shama Nitya Vedugana Lola Vedanta Vedya Navanita Chora भक्त जनाधार परमदया वार्ते मुक्ति संदाय गीतामृतदात परम योगीश पार्थ सारथि रूप ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेम नारायणाग्ने वासुदेवाचन्द्र विष्णुदास नमो ब्रह्माणि मंगा ब्रह्म लोकादाश बोल सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योग वासिष्ठ पातंजलि योग सूत्र शिवपुराण सूत्र संहिता अध्यात्म रामायणादि समस्त श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृति शास्त्र की जय वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय वेद व्यास विश्वामित्र वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास आदि रामायणाचार्य की जय वेद व्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य के आद्य शंकराचार्य ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय बोलो वे सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय हर नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे माता की जय बोलो समस्त भक्त श्रोता साधक सेवक जिज्ञासु मंडली की जय थैंक्स फ्रेंड्स अम्मయ్య नारायण हरि गोविंद ओम Shiva Mahimna Stotra Parayana. Nobody I am getting to help in publicity so that more people can make use of it. Prabhu, you do it.